Jessica Walter, who basically, you know her from the Arrested Development TV series and the voice of Mom on Archer. She did a movie with Eastwood years ago, and this happens to be Eastwood's first directorial debut. You know, much different from the Dirty Harry films and the spaghetti westerns. This was more, and taking for the example, Hitchcockian type situation, thriller type. Play Misty for me. And of course, it stars Clint Eastwood, Jessica Walter, and also Donna Mills. If you're familiar with Donna Mills, she was in many films and TV series back in that era. She was known for a stint on General Hospital and Knots Landing, and many other films and TV series through history. But mostly we're focusing here on Jessica Walter, who plays, how can we put it, an obsessed fan who basically is obsessed with the disc jockey on a radio station, and it turns deadly. If you've not seen this, it's a great film. Let me tell you something. This is really, really well done. Jessica Walter is fantastic in this. This is one of those must-see. In fact, she was nominated for a Golden Globe for this role. And like I said, it's a fantastic film. It's well done. You know, and you could see the early work of Clint Eastwood. I mean, obviously you've seen some great films out of Clint Eastwood in the last couple of years. From a director's point of view, you know, you've had so many films where he's acted and directed the film at the same time. But here you have the movie where it all started, where he started his directing debut, and you could see on there, and you know, when you look at Play Misty for me, and you go toward films today where you have similar plot lines like this, you could see where originally, some of these other films have gotten their ideas from this type of film, because basically, I mean, this was intense at the time. Now, originally, Universal Pictures wanted Lee Remick to play Jessica Walter's role of Evelyn, but Eastwood had saw her in Sidney Lumet's The Group and wanted her instead. And he said she was a fantastic actress. Her presence was very. She was really, really good. It was electrifying that her presence in that film. Eastwood wanted her, on there. And note that basically sometimes, even when you see the TV versions of the movie has been edited a couple of times down for content. These days you could see basically most of the scenes are put back in. Like television versions, the whole opening segments were removed because basically there was an early sex scene between Eastwood and Donna Mills. And of course, that time period, you couldn't have that on TV. Couldn't watch that on TV. Still to this day, there's certain things you can't put on TV. Also, there were a lot of great scenes in the movie. One of them was the Monterey Jazz Festival at that time period. And, the Monterey Jazz Festivals were always fantastic to see. One of the funnier parts of this was that Steve McQueen was supposed to play the DJ role originally before Eastwood took the role over. He turned it down because he says that the female lead was stronger than the male. And we talk about strong female leads in movies and stuff like that, and they say, well, there's never been really strong female leads in movies. And this is the thing where basically they're wrong. There have been for many, many, many years. and Jessica Walter was one of them. I mean, like I said, this is a fantastic role. I mean, you can go down her history of stuff, live action, um, voiceovers, her, voiceovers on animations and stuff like that. Look at this movie from the premise that this is a woman who is a nominated actress for, and has done a role almost to perfection. The only role I would say go down, you can go other movies similar to this. I mean, you can go all the way down to Fatal Attraction to say to get close enough to this. So when you get a moment, catch this. This is available out there. You can catch it on Amazon Prime. You can rent it on there and several other sites. Also, there is a Blu-ray version, which actually it's cheap out there these days. I think it's under $15. So take a look out there. You might get it at a great price. Because I tell you, these days, get physical media because of the way they're starting to censor things or remove them from streaming sites. I mean, we just saw recently Peacock is starting to remove classic matches from the WWE. And who knows how much they're going to take out. But it's going to be a lot. And basically, we should be able to make the choice of what we like and dislike when we're watching a movie, TV series, sporting event, sports entertainment. We should have the choice for that. And, these are the things that happens these days, and we should speak up.